What's up, guys? How are you doing? You're watching Professional Riches, and today we're going to be teaching all about key fluctuations and how you can get rich in TF2 off of the rising and falling price of keys. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say I'm actually so mad today because I made a complete presentation with complete animations, fireworks, drop-ins, dropouts, everything on Keynote. And then guess what? I figured out that I can't upload a video on Keynote, so I just had to make a new standalone presentation. It's not going to look as good, it's not going to be that many animations, but we got to do it. So let's get started. Before we can actually start making money off of the price of keys, we must first understand the price of keys. So if we go on backpack.tf, as you can see from the picture, keys are going up and currently they're at 27 refined. In the bottom left and bottom right, you can see that key values are slowly and steadily rising with really no sign of slowing down. So why exactly are keys rising? Now, this is a very important question, and it goes back to the changing continuity of Team Fortress 2 over time. Now, in the beginning of Team Fortress 2, there was a fewer fan base, so there were less players and traders crafting metal from the weapons that they got dropped. However, as TF2 increased in popularity, now you have all these new people flocking to the game, and as a side effect of all these new players coming in, there's a ton of new traders coming in. So all these new traders are also crafting refined metal. So now you have a buildup of refined metal, and there's really no limit on refined metal. There's just more refined metal coming into the market every day. Now because of this causes the price of refined metal to drop, because there's so many refined metal. And because keys are stable at $2.30 because Valve sells keys on the Manco store. Now the price of the refined metal drops because of that, and the actual price of keys goes up because the refined metal is dropping. Okay, so now we generally understand that key prices, as you can see from this graph, are generally all increasing. And you can see from this market picture that key prices are increasing, and from backpack.tf that key prices are increasing. So now let's do a little bit more analysis. Keys are valued at 27 refined. However, when you go on trade.tf, there's sellers starting at 27.66 refined, or rather buyers starting at 27.66 refined. Now, with buyers already in the high 27 refined metal, it's inevitable that keys will rise again, this time to around 28 refined. With the notion that keys will be increasing in price, simply buy keys on trade servers for 27.11 or 27.22 refined, and you can just stock up on them and buy as many as you can. Now you have two options once you have the keys. You can either wait a few days for the next price shift and sell it after the update for 28 refined, or a much better method, you can just sell them right off the bat for 27.66 refined to people on backpack.tf. Now, I like this second method a lot better because while you're waiting for the update to go through and for new prices at 28 refined, you could have just bought and sold like a lot more keys, because really you're only spending like 10 minutes to swap 10 keys, because there are bots on backpack.tf, bots on trade.tf that are buying at 27.66 refined. You don't need to wait the actual week for the price to go up to 28 refined, and you'll make a lot more profit. Now, the killer to the key economy is knowing when to get out of the market, because if you're late getting out of the market and key prices are dropping and buyers are dropping, cashing out your keys can be very tedious if you're trying to make your money back or get a profit, especially for big key turners with hundreds of keys that are swapping. You can't be late getting out of the market. You just simply can't afford that. Now, there are two types of key market crashes, and we'll look at them here. The first is what I call economy frenzy, which occurs during big updates. Now, during these big updates, such as Halloween at Smithmas, as well as any other new update, people want the latest hats and taunts, and they're willing to quick sell their keys for a lot less to get the new items. Now, as you can see, there's a dip in the graph right here, which is shown during a big update when people wanted to cash out. Now, here's a tip: always cash out a week prior to an event such as Christmas, so you can safely get all of your profit off of your keys. Now, consider the update before taking action and reserve a few keys when you're selling. For example, during the Halloween update, there was a 2x chance of unusual unboxes. This means that everyone wanted keys, and the people who had keys still were able to sell them for around $3. That's a lot more than market price. Now, here's one thing to remember. If you miss the cash out and key prices go down, you can break even or sustain a little loss because you still made profit, so go ahead and just cash out all your keys. However, if for some reason keys drop like 10 ref and you didn't notice, don't take the loss. You could just simply wait out the drop because key prices all eventually just go up because keys are steadily going up still. Now, the next type of key drop is what I call community simulation, where the price of keys just simply lowers. And this one's hard to explain because sometimes it might be random and sometimes there might be a reason, which I'll discuss right now. Now, here's one example of this. If one large key holder, such as someone with, let's say, 100 keys, needs to quickly buy something in real life and needs money or whatever, and they happen to quick sell all their 100 keys, the price of keys may go down as other traders are trying to beat their prices, and buyers are able to lower their buying price because there's already a cheaper key market. Now, the good thing is that key deflation in this method is not quick. It requires time. If buy orders are less than the key value on backpack.tf or matching it, and sell orders are less than the value on backpack.tf, that is a huge clue that the price of keys will be dropping. So by then, you have to cash out all of your keys by then and wait until the next rise. That is going to wrap up the video today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is a new channel, so be sure to like, subscribe, comment, suggestions, and I'll catch you all next time with the next video.